Welcome, everybody, to the first episode of my action figure addiction. Here on the show, we're going to be talking about all types of action figures and collectibles. We're talking about NECA, Marvel Legends, Marvel Universe, DC, anything Marvel comic sci-fi related. Alright, today we're going to start off with a review on the Toys R Us exclusive NECA double pack Battle Damage, Dutch, and Hunter Predator. This is a TRU exclusive, as you can see by the marker here on the package itself. So let's go ahead and take a closer look. And now here we have the packaging, two figures in standard NECA plastic packaging. Dutch on the left, Predator on the right, with the mask in the middle for the Predator. Title reads Predator, Dutch versus Jungle Hunter, Final Battle. Has a nice little background on the back, can't really see it through the packaging, but we'll take a look at that later. On the back, gives you a nice little artwork on the back of the two figures being posed. 25th anniversary Predator. We got a little description of the final battle of the Predator and Dutch. We also got Expand Your Clan with the previews of figures that are upcoming. The two on the left I have not seen in stores yet. Really looking forward to that Heat Vision Dutch, but the three on the right I've seen out at Toys R Us lately, so they are out in stores. If you want to pick them up, keep your eyes open. Let's go ahead and take a look at the figures. Okay, we have here the Predator, which boasts all the new NECA articulation. He's got, head up and down, left to right, side to side, shoulders back and forth, and up and down just a little bit on both sides. What I don't like about here on this left one is, if you can see, he has this little cable attaching his armor to his chest plate, and you can't do a 360 degree with this one because it will snap off. But hey, you don't really need to ever really come on now. I mean, I don't mind it that much, but again, if it broke, I would be really upset that it would break. His elbows back and forth, left to right, both sides will do that, back to forth, left to right. And also the same with this left elbow. He also has cable, the lower forearm armor and gadgets to his upper forearm armor. His upper bicep armor has that cable going on, same kind of situation, but his elbow will not bend far enough for that to ever really be an issue. Only if you were to ever catch it on something, or dog chewed on or something weird like that. We also have his hips back and forth, side to side pretty well. You have knees, and he's got double jointed knees, as you can see, on both sides. Great range of articulation. Ankles, side to side, back to forth, up and down. You can pretty much do all this here. You can rotate, stretching him out, getting him ready. None of his blades or anything pop out like some of the other Predator figures that we've seen. They're pretty set in there. He doesn't come with any weaponry, just his helmet, but he does come with all his little trophies and such, which are movable, and you can probably take them off. I haven't tried yet, but I'm sure you can if you figured it. Yeah, you can probably take these off pretty easy. They're pretty loose. Let's go ahead and take a look at his helmet. Okay, here's his helmet. Comes with a little ding on it, it's cool. Has all the little accents and stuff, and paint apps are great on there, grays and metallic colors and such. The only thing that could have made this thing better was if it actually fit on his face, but I know it's kind of hard to do with his mandibles coming out on that. You can kind of try to push it on there, but if you can see, there's a pretty big gap in between the helmet and his face, so unless you don't mind that, it's okay. I mean, it won't even stay on, so it's cool. It's a cool accessory. It would have been cooler if it could actually you put it on his face, but I'll take it. With the paint apps, you see his bloody face. That's cool. Greens and such, like you see in the movie. Looks pretty luminous. Even without having any type of light or anything on there. That's pretty cool. He's got the classic Predator paint apps, which are cool. You can see his dark grays and browns that he has. He actually has a shiny, snake-like
tone to him. It's very slimy looking on his skin and such, which is really cool. You get, you know, looks moist and stuff, which is really awesome. His armor in both grays and metal colors, which are awesome. You know, his dreads are awesome. You know, they're pretty pliable. Not afraid that they're gonna break off or anything like some of the other NECA figures that have come out. You know, NECA's really stepping up their game, so you know, Marvel Legends and DC Universe, watch out. You know, their price are lower than yours, and their details are way better than yours, so look out. And he's got his cod piece, which is cool. His leg armors, his loincloth, all his little skulls and such have bone colors and things. It's just a really awesome figure. Not too much you can complain about. You know, he's got, his foot is damaged. He's got the blood coming down the foot, which is cool. You know, they captured that end predator pretty well. No complaints about this predator, except for the copper minor cables that are. So let's take a look at the Dutch. Next here we have the Dutch figure. As you can see, I got him in the "oh my midsection hurts" pose, which is pretty standard for the bloodied up Dutch. He's got the cool bloodied paint apps. You can see he's got dark reds and such coming down his mid torso and off his neck and arms, and you know, his shoulders all beat up and such. He's got the Arnold face. You know, he's pretty much the same Arnold figure you got with all of the previous 25th anniversary waves of Arnold, except he's shirtless and has the bloodied up paint apps, and he's pretty dirty. I don't know if it comes through on camera, but he's pretty dirty. You can see some of the dirt and grime on him. It's a pretty awesome figure. NECA's been stepping up their game, like I said before. He's got great arm and articulation, 360. You know, he's got the elbows. They're single jointed, but you know, it's still cool. You got the pistol hand, which I don't know why he has the pistol hand. You know, they don't come with any accessories besides the helmet. He's got another open hand. And he's got the watch. I think was a cool little thing that they did, is keep the watch on like he does in the movie. Head up and down, all that good stuff. We'll work him out here. What I really like about what NECA's doing these days is they have this great flexible plastic in the hip joint area and shoulders and such. When it comes to other figures, you can see it's bendable, so it has a much greater range of motion than the first series or earlier series of NECA figures had, and even like Marvel Legends and DC Universe don't have this. They have a ball joint or something like that, you know, that weird DC joint at the hip, which is, you know, gives great articulation, but it doesn't look as cool as this. This doesn't break costume or anything at all. You can still pose them, and there's no gaps or anything like that, no weird pegs sticking out. So that's great articulation. He's got the knees, the ankle. They do up and down, back and forth. A slight rock on the ankle, but you don't need much for Dutch if he's just getting beat up, thrown around on the ground. You know. Oh yeah, that one's got a little bit more on that. And that's it. He's a pretty cool looking figure. Great to add to any collection. He's got scuffed up elbows and such. You know, if you want to beat up Dutch, this is a great one to get.
Alright, that was my review on the Battle Damage Predator, Battle Damage Dutch TRU exclusive 2-pack. Hope you liked the review. Stay tuned for more reviews on upcoming episodes. Thanks for watching.